Welcome. Your first impressions about Casablanca, Africa, Morocco. Can you tell us more?
Magnifique.
Thank you.
As I was sharing with the group, it's my first trip to Africa, my first trip to Morocco, obviously, first time teaching in Islamic culture, and was able to come to Marrakesh for a couple days of holiday and then have 3 beautiful days here in Casablanca. Fantastic. I really enjoyed and appreciated everything about the experience. The hero's journey is a term that was developed by the American mythologist Joseph Campbell in the 1940s. And it was the basis, for example, for the movie Star Wars that George Lucas did. And Campbell was, say, a mythologist who read all the books and all the stories from all the cultures across all of time and found to his deep interest that there was what he called a monomyth, a single story that appeared in every culture about this hero going on this great journey. And the journey was not to make him rich or to make him personally powerful, but to face all these challenges in order to produce some deep transformation for the benefit of everybody. And so that particular idea and what Campbell talked about is there's a structure to that that's really, I think, a meaningful and helpful idea and structure that many people can benefit from.
And we saw during the seminars that the audience were very, very different. We saw managers, doctors, therapists, coaches, um, who were so happy to do this journey with you. Um, what are the advantages for the organizations to be here, for the firms to be here to attend this type of seminar?
Well, when you talk about the hero's journey, you're always looking at 2 levels. One is waking up at a personal level, and the awakening is not around the question, what can I get out of life, but what does life want from me? It's a profoundly different question. So it's the sense of, rather than, unfortunately, in today's times, you're sort of taught and trained that it's all about you getting something for you. And if you get something for you, then you'll be happy. And it hasn't worked too well on a number of different levels. So the hero's journey is about what is life wanting from me in order for me to feel involved. My life has meaning, my life has challenges, my life has fulfillment. But then the second level, which is equally important, how can I make this commitment to be able to contribute to something bigger than me? So that's where the value to companies comes in, particularly if that company also has this vision of not only being financially successful, but in making a positive difference for the communities that they serve.
Yeah. Does these techniques uh, we learn about during the hero's journey help them more to raise their not only their energy, we feel that, but also their creativity, their leadership?
Absolutely. Because again, if you're organizing your day, your life around this question, what is it that I'm called to do? Then, in order to answer that, and this is one of the main focuses of the workshop, this cannot be just a verbal intellectual process. You have to answer these questions deep in your heart and deep in your soul. You have to feel it in your body, and then you have to live it into the world. Well, that's a good first description of positive leadership. A positive leader is a model, And a positive leader is somebody that everybody in that community looks to, sees something in them that awakens something deep, the deeper in them, and gives an example about what's possible to do. So I think it's really, really helpful in terms of positive leadership.